Hello friends, and welcome back to episode 2 of what ChatGPT has dubbed Rad Walks and Talks. I'm Richard, a small business owner from Weymouth. My business is called Radmin Assist. It's a virtual assistant business. Sometimes people call me Radmin, and this is me walking and talking. So, episode 2 originally in my head was going to be about Who Moved My Cheese, the book, how that affected me, and how I left my corporate job because of that book, after being advised to read it by my manager. But actually, I'm going to save that for episode 3, or maybe episode 4, because it's been a week since I published episode 1, and I've had some good feedback and some not criticisms, but no. God, I'm going to have to cut that bit out, aren't I? Stupid Siri. Yeah, some different feedback. So the idea obviously is I walk and I talk, based on Velvet Alfredo, Chris Meets Chris, and a few others that I've seen on YouTube, using small little action cameras and sharing thoughts, ideas, etc. So filmed episode 1 on the same walk we're going to do today, unfortunately. And what I didn't realise, or what I didn't think of when you're walking, especially if you're walking at a little bit of a pace to try and get downtown to the office, is that you can get a little bit out of breath. Obviously, if you've not thought too far ahead on your stories, then you've got filler words like and and I mean, I use them a lot anyway, as well as but it was very and ah-y to start with, and it was very flat on my recording to start with. It took me a little while to warm up, which was hilarious because it was a really hot day too. So when I recorded it, I thought, yeah, that's all right, like 10 minutes worth of footage, edit it down. When I watched it, I thought, this is very flat to start with. Yes, I warm up towards the end, but I say ah and e a lot. Well, not e, So I popped it into Riverside and used the AI features to remove all the filler words, which took 2 minutes off straight away. But what I realised was it made the footage very jerky, because I'm obviously walking and talking. The background changed. Unlike if I was doing a talking head video, the background changes. And one piece of feedback was that they perhaps had a seizure from all the movement. So I was a little bit disappointed that it had gone that way. But at the same time, the full 10-minute version, if I'd have posted that, I probably would have had comments about it being flat and me saying a lot. But my theory was that actually, if it's done and posted, and even if it's crap, we'll get better. So done's better than perfect. Ticked off the box, posted it, and actually have had more views than I did on my last photography adventure vlog. So it can't be that bad. Another thing I found was that I'd used Riverside to enhance the audio, because the microphones I was using last time were the Hollyland Lark M1s, which are very quiet with this camera, even though you turn them up manually on the camera itself. So I did increase the volume on the video and use the enhanced audio, but it was it made it sound a bit tinny and a bit robotic. So that was another thing that I noticed as I was watching it back after I published it, which I had watched it multiple times before I published it and checked with a few other people that it was okay. But you always notice these things on the 4th or 5th one after you've not watched it for a few days and it's gone out your mind. So yeah, this time I've swapped to the DJI Mics 2s. Recently acquired those. So I'm hoping that the sound will be louder and that I won't need to enhance it at all. There he goes with the again. I'm going to leave the the R's in this one and hope that they aren't too bad. But like I say, I think part of it is the the walking at pace and the lack of breath as you're kind of walking. It's also it's sunny-ish today, not sunny as it's been over the weekend, but it's pretty close. There's a few clouds around, so yeah, not enjoying the warmth, not enjoying the walk down, and yeah, but lessons are learned, and like I say, these will hopefully get better. I mean, I can't fault Riverside. It's a great app, especially for. It would have taken me ages to manually remove those filler words or pauses myself, because there was. I think the original recording was 10 minutes and 14 seconds, say, around-ish. When I cut out those pauses, filler words, etc., it was 7:55. So that was a lot of ums and ers and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, it's a learning curve. I'm going to leave today there. Hope that you've enjoyed this one. Next week I'll be on something else. Maybe I'll do a live comparison on the Hollyland mics and the DJI 2s. But peace out for now. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time.